Welcome back, dears. In the previous class, we completed non-communicable diseases. Today, in this session, we are going to learn about communicable diseases. Take your science book and take page number 28. Communicable diseases. What is communicable diseases? Communicable diseases are those that can spread from one person to another person. Look at the picture. Communicable disease is a disease that can spread from one person to another person. Communicable diseases are generally caused by germs. What's the meaning of the term germs? Germs is a disease causing organisms. What are the four types of microbes? Bacteria, virus, fungi, and protozoa. These are the four type of microbes cause a diseases. What are the four types of microbes? Bacteria, virus, fungi, and protozoa. These are the four types of microbes cause a diseases. How the germs spread from one person to another person? By the following way. Let's see one by one. Following three ways germs can spread from infected person to healthy person. First way, through direct contact with an infected person. Second way, through dirty food and water. And third way, through insects. Let's see first way, through direct contact with an infected person. When an infected person cough or sneezes, look at the picture given. When the infected person cough or sneezes, the germs are released into the air. Germs means disease causing germs are released into the air and infect a healthy person. How the healthy persons are infected? When a infected person cough or sneeze, at the time disease causing organisms are released in the air and infect a healthy person. Germs can also be transferred by sharing the infected person's personal belongings. Personal belongings such as clothes and utensils. What's the meaning of the term utensils? Utensils means cooking vessels. Some diseases are caused by direct contact with an infected person. What are the diseases are caused? Diseases such as common cold, measles, and tuberculosis are spread through direct contact. Understand? Next, in second way, through dirty food and water. Uncovered food and water attract flies. Look at the picture. Uncovered food and water attract flies. Flies carries germs on their bodies and pass them onto the uncovered food and water. When they sit on them, having food and water containing these germs can cause a diseases. What are the diseases caused by germs? The disease such as typhoid and cholera. So, everyone, we should always keep food covered and cook and serve food in clean utensils. Third way, how the germs spread from infected person to a healthy person through insects. Look at the picture. Mosquitoes and some other insect can transmit germs through their bite. When a mosquito bites a person infected with malaria, when a mosquito bites a infected person, a disease is malaria is caused. It sucks in germs along with the blood. When the same mosquito bites a healthy person, that person get infected with malaria. Students, take page number 29 in your science book. Look at the table. Let's see some communicable diseases. First communicable disease is common cold. The symptoms of communicable diseases common cold are cough, sore throat. Sore throat means throat infection, runny nose and fever. Treatment of common cold are washing hands regularly and keeping away from the infected person. Infected person means diseased person. Next, communicable disease pneumonia. Symptoms of pneumonia are cough, fever, chills, and shortness of breath. Treatment of pneumonia are to given antibiotics. Third communicable disease, tuberculosis. Symptoms of tuberculosis are fever, chills, night sweats, loss of appetite, weight loss, weakness, continued cough, and chest pain. Treatment given antibiotics. Next, let's see preventing communicable diseases. How the communicable diseases are prevented by the following ways. Let's see one by one. Communicable diseases can be prevented by maintaining good personal and community hygiene. Hygiene, what is hygiene? Hygiene may be defined as practices that help to ensure cleanliness and good health. Following are some steps to maintain good hygiene. First, we should eat clean and healthy food. What's the meaning of the term healthy food? Healthy food means nutrients rich food, carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals rich food should eat. We should not eat uncovered food from roadside vendors. We should not eat food from roadside vendor. Next, we should wash our hands regularly. Brush our teeth twice a day. We should wash our hands before and after meals. Brush our teeth twice a day and bath daily. Brush our teeth morning and night and bath daily. We should always eat food from clean utensils and with clean hands. Utensils means cooking vessels. We should always eat food from clean utensils and with clean hands. Next, we should not drink unclean water. Unclean water means dirty water. Drinking water should be kept in clean and covered utensils. We should not drink unclean water. Drinking water should be kept in clean and covered utensils. Unclean means dirty water. Next, we should not allow water to collect in and around our homes. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant water. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant water, so we should not allow water to collect in and around our homes. What's the meaning of the term stagnant? Stagnant means not flowing or moving, often foul smelling. Foul smelling means bad smell. Next, we should keep our surroundings clean to control flies. We should keep our surroundings clean to control flies, mosquitoes, and some other insects. These are the disease causing germs. So, we should keep our surroundings clean. We should throw garbage in dustbin. What's the meaning of the term garbage? Garbage is a waste material. We should not allow garbage to collect in dumps. Next, we should stay away from infected people as much as possible. Why we should stay away from infected people as much as possible? The infected person is a disease causing person. So, we should stay away from the infected people as much as possible. These are the preventing measures of communicable diseases. Understand? Dear students, take page number 30 in your science book. Another method to prevent communicable diseases by vaccination. Look at the picture. Some communicable disease can also be prevented by vaccination. What's the meaning of the term vaccination? Vaccination is the use of special substance called vaccine to prevent specific diseases. How the vaccines help our body? Vaccines help to build up resistance in the body. Resistance means to increase the immunity power in the body. So, most vaccines are given to children when they are very young. Dear students, today in this session we completed lesson 2. Write down the homework. Read lesson 2 fully. Thank you, dears.